everyone to the Brain Abundance live hangout training. I'm here with Brain Abundance top money earner, Mr. Larry Lane, and we're going to dive into a training on how to get started first, and then we're going to do a more intensive training for those of you who have been in the company for quite some time now. Larry's going to be sharing some of his secrets on how he's become one of the top income earners as well. So Larry, I just want to welcome you to the call and thank you for being here.
Hey, Jordan, thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me. I'm glad to be here.
Okay, great. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I also want to make a note that any of you who have questions about something that you're not sure about, the reason we are hosting these Hangouts is so that you can ask these questions live and get them answered live. So go ahead and type those in at any point in time, and then we're going to round them all up at the end, and we'll have those questions answered for you. First things first, though, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let's see. There we go. Okay. I'm not thinking it's screen sharing. Can you see my screen, Larry?
No, I can't see it right now. Mm-mm.
Okay, let's try this again. There we go.
There you
Oh, I clicked the button right off of there.
go.
Okay, there we go. Can you see the screen now?
Yes.
Okay, great. So for many of you know me as one of the leaders of the Brain Abundance Global team, and a lot of the time I am sharing ways on how to build your business with the tools that we have in the Brain Abundance Global team. And so that's a lot of the way that I show people is right back here in the members only area. I have them go in and go to the getting started training because we have a lot of videos that show how to set up your back office, getting paid and setting your rotator, setting up and your high converting capture page, getting a GoDaddy domain, and we even have a quick access link that'll give you automatically a discount. And then we have some great trainings from Joe as well that share how to start to share your business. So when you first get into the company, you're going to get your very own back office. And once you have your back office, you will be given several different websites. Now you want to choose the website that you feel that appeals to you most. Personally, my two favorites are this Premier Abundance page right here, this page with the beach, and I do like this one with her arms in the air because it has a couple testimonials down here as well. So you want to choose one of those websites and go ahead and start to share your business. Now, when sharing your business, a lot of times the best way to share your business and show that you're taking this thing seriously, show that you're taking your business seriously, you will want to go and get a GoDaddy domain. So back here at the Brain Abundance Global Team site, I showed you there was an instant discount with GoDaddy. So you just click here and you want to search for a domain that really appeals to you. So something, one of mine is Win with Jordan, or work with Jordan. I like to kind of stick to win with or succeed with, because a lot of the people that get into business are getting into business because they don't want to work a traditional job anymore. So stick to things like success with so and so, or if you have like a name that I have a gentleman on the team. His little name he came up with was Duquick, Duqwick, and that is his little. That's his thing. He is Duquick, and so he's really running with that and branding himself online with that name. Another thing I wanted to touch on is he is not a computer whiz, and you don't have to be a computer whiz to be able to build Brain Abundance. In fact, we have a lot of people that are building their business offline. What's nice is we do have that online capability, which allows you to access people all over the world, not just the people in your town and community. And when you're contacting people all over the world, a great way to be able to do that is either Facebook or Skype. Now, when you have some people come into your contact manager, when somebody takes the tour on your site, okay, their information is going to go from your site here into your contact manager. They're also going to get a position in the company in the genealogy that they can take a look at. Now, when their information goes back here, you're going to get their name, email, phone number. You can actually highlight their email, copy it, go to Facebook, paste it in. Okay, now this one says there's no results for this person, so probably what that means is that if they do have a Facebook, it's not under this email. No sweat, let's just go to the next one. Or we can bring it over here to Skype and paste it in here, and then we can search all people on Skype, and look at that. He has a Skype. So I don't know which one of these is him. It looks like both of them. Who knows which one he uses? So we're just going to add both of them. Okay. Now when he adds me on Skype, I can then just say, hey, how are you doing? Kind of get an idea about where or what he is doing, if he's in the industry, if he's trying to make more money, how long he's been doing what he's doing. And that's what we call trial closing, asking a ton of different questions so you can get an idea of where they're coming from and their situation in life, and are they happy doing what they're doing. There's a lot of people that are in other companies that are not happy doing what they're doing because they're not making as much money as they want to be making, and that's why a lot of us got started in brain abundance, is because this is the highest paying opportunity on the market today. So those are two ways to really get in touch with your contacts if you're unable to get in touch with them over the phone. You see these next three here and this one here? None of these guys have their phone number. And I still contact people even if they've opted out, either through, usually with their phone, just to say hey, because a lot of times they don't even realize they have a position in the company. The company is going to be doing some follow-up and stuff like that, but the way that Gmail has their things set up, the way that Gmail has their inbox set up, you'll see here, they've got these different tabs. So a lot of times these things in the other mailboxes, they don't even realize that they have. So that's something that Gmail has done that has kind of set us back a little bit. But the company
Hey
still,
Jordan, I'm so sorry to interrupt. I'm getting a lot of messages. They only see a picture of me, and then it's frozen on me, and they can hear you talking, but they can't see your screen.
oh no, okay. Oh, okay, there
I
we
can
go.
see it. I can see it.
How about now? Are we getting any messages now? Can,
I'll check now. Hold on one second. I'll ask Aaron. Okay, it's okay.
okay, are we seeing now?
I'll get a message back from him. I think you can see it now. It looks fine.
Okay, very cool. Okay. All right, another thing that if you're posting on, a lot of times people say, I want to do Facebook marketing. I want to do Facebook marketing. I want to do Facebook marketing, but I just don't have the time. So something that I've been using here is this post cron. And this thing I really love because I can get up first thing in the morning, do my devotions, do my personal development for the day. I get on YouTube and I watch some personal development things online to just get me in gear for today, to get my mindset right so that I can start attracting people into my business, because it's not just about what we have to offer people in a company, it's what we have to offer people in a relationship with us, because remember, people join people. So I've actually linked my Facebook with this postcron, and all you have to do is go to postcron.com, okay, and I'll drop that in the Hangout here, and let's see, I can share a link here. I'll drop that in the box there for you guys. Postcron.com. Okay. And you can actually link it with your Facebook, and then right down here you'll see this little area right here, and what this area will do is allow you to share a status, a post, or a link, a photo of some kind. So what I like to do is I like to share some photos. You can select an image from your computer, and for those of you who don't know how to share images or how to get any images, if you go to Google, everybody knows about Google, right? Well, if you go to google.com and you type in, let's see, leadership. What I like to do is I like to do my my early morning mindset, and then I pick a topic, and then for that day I post images, quotes, and stuff like that about the topic that I picked for today. So let's say I picked leadership to talk about. So what I just typed in leadership. We want leadership quotes. Okay, so we type in leadership quotes, and we have some really great things on here. Um, true leader is someone who's humble enough to admit their mistakes, who demonstrates what's possible. This is a really good one. It's got some good color to it. It's going to really draw the eye. So what I do is I pull that up so it's nice and big, and I click my left button cursor, and I go down here and I click Save Image As. Okay, not my left cursor, my right button, and I click Save Image As. Okay, and then you can actually save that to your desktop. Leadership quotes. Okay, I'm going to save it right there. Then you can go over to Facebook and you can add photo or video. You can add it in there. But for those of you who want to try to use this Postcron in the morning to get all your Facebook postings out of the way, you can actually select that image from your computer. So we chose leadership. Okay, choose that right from your desktop where you saved it, and you see it's popped up right here. Then you can say something really, really, profound along with that, or you can actually share your link or something along those lines. Then you want to click on that schedule button right here, and then you can choose. This is in military time, so you just have to do a little conversion in your head real quick, but it's usually set up for the time that it is now. So if I wanted to, I can, and you guys can watch this. This will post in an hour, okay? So in an hour, or I can, let me bring it back here. I'll have it post in a couple minutes, okay? So if you guys watch, I gotta pick a profile. Please choose a profile to post to. Okay, I gotta choose one of my things here. There we go. Schedule. So yeah, we're gonna schedule it. It's gonna pop up, and so it's saying down here, review your scheduled post, and you now have them. And so I can do this again and again and again and have them scheduled for specific times, because we know that there are specific times when people are having lunch and they're getting on Facebook. They're getting up in the morning and they're checking their things and they might hop on Facebook. They're getting off of work and they come home and they're hopping on Facebook before dinner or after dinner around 8, 9, 10 o'clock. And then you've got our late night marketers who are on from, midnight until 3 a.m. So, posting things in those specific times, strategically posting, is going to put your post in front of more people, and it's going to make sure that you're not on Facebook all day long thinking about things to post and stuff like that. So that's just a way to get your image, get your brand, get your spin on things out there, so that people can be attracted to what you have. All right, next thing. Let's see. Once we got our GoDaddy domain, we chose that. You can then share that link with people. It's a lot easier to remember for you. It's a lot easier for the people that you're sharing it with to remember as well. Okay. And then making sure that you're contacting people every Wednesday, every day really. I mean, I like to connect with at least at the very bare minimum, at least 10 people a day. You know, a lot of people that I have coming into the back office, I haven't had a chance to talk with yet. Or even on Facebook, connecting with 10 new people a day, talking with, I mean, I have something that, you know, I try to discipline myself, and that is connect with 10 new people a day. If I get their voicemail, that's not connecting with them. I connected with their voicemail. So I need to talk with or have an actual conversation with 10 new people a day. And so that is something that I try to use to propel my business forward. Now, I did say something about contacting people on Wednesdays. Wednesdays and Sundays, we have a live we're actually going to be switching over to the Hangout platform. We were using a GoToWebinar webinar platform, but I will be switching over to the Hangout, and we're going to be posting an opportunity presentation. So for people who are interested, people who are saying, huh, that's interesting, I have a position in the company, what does that mean? Well, you don't have to tell them what that means. You don't have to explain the entire company over the phone. Sometimes that can be really painful for people. And so that's why we have set up the presentation so that you can say, you know what, I'd love to explain it all over the phone, but I'm afraid I might not do it justice. We have a really awesome presentation that we have on Wednesday nights and on Sunday nights. Wednesday nights are at 8 p.m. right before the company call that Larry does, and the uh, the Sunday night call is at 9 p.m. Usually, almost everybody that I know of is usually home um, at 9. So on a Sunday. Okay, so when they come into Brain Abundance Global Team, they're going to see a watch the presentation link, and then they can actually register for the live presentation right there on that page. They can also go to brainabundanceglobalteam.com. This is the front page that everybody comes into. I have a back way in, so but this little button right down here, register for the opportunity presentation here, it's going to bring them right in there, and that brings you right to the live Brain Abundance Global Team opportunity presentation right there on the Hangout, so that everybody can get involved. Look, she is excited. She says, "It's so exciting." It's very exciting. So we've got a lot of really great stuff here with Brain Abundance, and we try to, try to make it as easy as possible for you to be able to share this business with others. We set up the webinars and the calls so that you don't have to sell the business. All you have to do is get them to take a free tour on your page and invite them to a webinar. And that will do a lot of the selling for you. If you need help with closing someone, get in touch with your upline, get in touch with Larry, get in touch with Dave or myself, and we will get on the phone with you and we will help you learn how to close those people. So now I want to take a little bit of time to hear from Larry and really see where he came from, what the turning point for him was, why he chose Brain Abundance first of all, and second of all, what he does kind of on a daily basis to get him to become the top earner and leader in Brain Abundance. So go ahead, Larry.
Absolutely, Jordan. Thank you so much. Incredible job. We do have a lot of teams watching. I know Aaron Parker's on, and Jordan, you and Dave have got the global team and myself, but we've got other great teams. One thing I really liked about Brain Abundance, it was a great product. I thought it was a really unique product, and Eric Caprisi shared it with me probably back in October. He told me the product was coming out, so I really started looking at it. And my dad personally had a stroke a couple of years ago, so I really knew that I wanted to get him on the product. My grandmother's got early stages of dementia. She's 87 years old. I really wanted to get her on the product. I wanted my mom on the product for stress. So I was already excited about the product, and then when we got the product around Christmas, it was around December 26th, 26th or 27th, everybody started receiving the product. And once we got my dad on it, once we got my grandmother on it, even when I started taking it, with the very first day or two, I traveled and I got on an airplane, and I always have a lot of anxiety when I get on flights and stuff. And when I was taking the brain fuel, within 2 days, I took a flight and I noticed I didn't have that anxiety. I didn't. That was the first thing I noticed. And then my dad started doing really, really well on the product, and my grandmother. And then testimonials just started coming in. The great thing about brain fuel and brain abundance right now with social media, I mean, you can go on Facebook and all of a sudden you just see hundreds of testimonials coming in about our great product, and you really start to see the excitement. My dad's been networking for 40 some years. Back in the day, you didn't have Facebook. You would dial people on the phone, or you would do a mass mail out. You would actually write out envelopes and put stamps on them. So when you have a product like Brain Fuel Plus that's very unique, really and truly everybody on the planet with a brain should be taking a product like Brain Fuel Plus, because so many people can't get the nutrients and things that they need out of food. Your brain doesn't get the right nutrients from people's regular diet. So a product like Brain Fuel Plus comes into the market. Now, we're the only ones that have a network marketing, side attached to it, a home-based business. Now you've got a true home run, and we've actually grown now in the first 6 months. We're in almost 160 countries. We've got tens of thousands of distributors all over the world. I know Aaron's got teams growing in Vietnam. I've got teams growing in Russia. You and Dave. I mean, we've got so many great teams. China, all over the world. Canada starting to really have great teams. So I really looked at the unique product, and then I really saw what it did personally for my family. And and all these great leaders, Aaron Parker, all these people started coming to the table. You and Dave Lear, we started getting all this attention because we've got one of the best compensation plans. I mean, it pays 80% on the front end, 75% on the back end. You've got a one-bottle business, amazing product, and a full 30-day empty bottle money-back guarantee attached to that. So, what the main things I do when I share the product, I really truly talk about the product with everybody. If I'm talking to somebody and they tell me, well, I'm making $40,000 a month over here, I'm like, well, if you're making $40,000 a month, you got a big team, you've probably got stress, you really need to just try the product for the product, because it's helping a lot of people. And I really truly, my goal is to get that person to take our product. And in 25 years of doing network marketing, I've never had a product where I can send a bottle, and usually 10 to 14 days later, I've got somebody calling me back saying, hey, I took this product, I feel great, I slept in the night, I'm not stressed out, or it did this for my mom, it did this for my dad. I really want to start promoting this. How do I turn this into a business? They're coming back to me just because of my product and asking me how to share it and how to make money. So that to me is the winning formulation. And I talk to people on a daily basis. Every day I'm going through my email, because I mean, we're all network marketers. We've all been in different businesses. So if you go through your email, I mean, even if you go on your email and start to type out a message and go in the BCC and just type the letter A, 50 names pop up from your contact list that had an A in them or started with an A. And I start looking, I'm like, hey, Jane would be good, or hey, Bob would be good. I go and I really, there's no wrong way. Like you said, Jordan, I do that on Facebook. I reach out to people every day on Facebook. Hey, what are you doing? What are you up to? Or I just kind of see what they do or what they do for a living. Hey, I notice you're always here during the day. What do you do for a living? And I open the door. I truly believe if you open the door and you listen to people, within the first 60 seconds, you already know what their why is. You know what they're looking for. If they want to make extra money, we've got it at Brain Abundance. If they want to get healthy, or their mom's having health issues, we've got that at Brain Abundance. I think we've got the perfect company, the perfect comp plan, and absolutely the perfect product. And people that come in and plug into teams like you, or these webinars, or they plug into Aaron Parker, they plug into me, there's so many things. There's live calls, there's live trainings, there's live hangouts, we've got recorded calls. You've got every tool you need here, but truly you've got the ultimate product that everybody on the planet needs. I mean, we've got people that are building this through hotel meetings. We've got people that are building this through home parties. We've got people that are building this on social media. We've got people that are actually just building this in retail stores. I mean, I've got people that are putting in nutritional stores, health stores, beauty salons, and those people are buying 6 bottles a month. They're getting it for $33. They're selling it for $60. I mean, they're making a $27 profit every bottle that goes out of their store. So, I mean, like I said, we've got nurses that are building this. We've got college students. This is not just network marketing. This is going to reach the masses. I truly believe that we're going to have millions and millions of people taking this product, and we're right here at the beginning. If you're watching this webinar, if you're listening to me and Jordan, you could not be more at the beginning of something that is about to sweep this planet. We've got the kids gummy bears coming out, so many great things. This is a longevity company. This is going to be building for 5, 10, 15, 20 years to come. And one thing I really want to just say to everybody, I know if you're a network marketer, you're probably getting hit with 10 to 15 different opportunities every single week. And guess what? There's going to be another one tomorrow. There's going to be another one the next day. But I know that Brain Abundance is a solid product. It's helped every member of my family, including myself. So that to me is a real product that I believe in. I'm making more money in the first 7 months of Brain Abundance than I've made in any other company, faster than I've made it in any other company. I've got more people in my team like Jordan and Dave that are making incredible, life-changing money. I know Aaron Parker's on the webinar. He's making more than he's ever made. When you've got so many people and so many teams that are growing and building, you know you're in the right place at the right time. All you've got to do is step up and share the product. I'm going to say one more thing, Jordan. I had a lady today, and she said, you know, you're building a great team. You're building an incredible team. What do you do every day? And I say, I share Brain Fuel Plus every single day of my life. Everybody asks me or everybody pitches me. I go back and say, look, I've got the best product. I've got the best compensation plan. It's a one-bottle business. It's affordable for everybody on the planet. We're growing in 160 countries. So, you know, we're basically, we are a movement. We're going to reach millions of people. I believe that with everything in me. And I've planted my flag, Jordan. I know you've planted your flag. And it's just about knowing what you've got, plugging in and sharing a product that works, getting people to take a free tour, and letting our system that you get with that one bottle, let our system do 95% of the work for you. And that's really how easy it is at Brain Abundance.
Absolutely. I liked how you said you connected with people that you saw were online, and then you kind of get to see where they're coming from. And I think that's a big key, is making sure that we're not like, hey, look at my product, right off the bat. Hey, how you doing? Look at my product.
Yep.
You really get to see where people are coming from, and you're so right. This is something that people need. And when they start to talk about their life, oh, well, I haven't been sleeping because of this. And then you find that shoe in. When they say, so what are you doing? Well, I do something that'll probably help you with your sleeping. Oh, yeah, what's that? It get them to ask, oh yeah, what's that? What do you have? Let me see. So I love that. That's really awesome. That's a great, I see that you're on here all the time. What do you do for a living? And that's that great door opener. So that's really awesome.
And you always just listen, because I'm telling you, people, I always have my frame of mind. Whatever they need, I have at Brain Abundance. So when I'm listening to them, within the first minute or two, they've already said, well, I'm here during the day because my mom's really sick, or my mom's got some health issues. Well, I've got something that can help them. Or I'm here during the day because I work 3 jobs overnight because I need extra money. I know what they need. You just have to listen, and you can take them down the road that you need them to go down. I truly, there's a lot of people out there that are struggling with their health. They're struggling financially, and I think we've got the ultimate company, product, comp plan, anything they need. We can help anybody.
Exactly. And another thing that you said was that, and guys, I do want to let you know that right after we finish, kind of chatting a little bit here, we are going to be taking questions, and we are going to be walking you through anything that you have question about that you need to know how to do. You want us to walk you through how to export your contacts? Let us know that in the question box. If you want us to show you how to, post a Craigslist ad, or where to post, just put that in the question box. Anything that you need us to go over, we want to make sure that we get, taken care of on this call, that we answer your questions, that you have somebody right there with you to get those taken care of. So another thing, Larry, that you were talking about, you said, I I just lost my train of thought.
No
Um,
worries. I said a lot. Sorry.
that's okay. Um, gosh. Oh yeah, that everybody can be successful if they just plug in, and that's so true. All it takes is, you guys have the best business. Bar none. This is the best business that's on the market today. It's a product that everybody needs, a product that people fall in love with. We've got the best pay plan, the best system. You've got it. You've got the best company. Now all it is about is your drive and your passion and your will to do these things, and that's really all you need. And so that's why Wallace and I got on here last week and we were talking about mindset, and that's so key, getting your mind right, getting your head right the first thing in the morning so that you can really offer people the best version of yourself. And I think that's something else that we offer here with Brain Abundance is, a lot of times we get up and we're like cranky and we're just don't want to do anything, and you pop your 3 pills of brain fuel and you're like, hey, let's go, let's do this. so you just have everything here, and so just getting your mind right in the morning and running with it, I think, is the best thing for you guys to do. Now, let me see, Larry, where were you finding questions?
Well, they were just messaging me on Facebook. I was just getting some private ones on Facebook.
Okay.
Um, But another thing I do, Jordan, I'm telling you, with my team, and a lot of times with other businesses, I would listen to excuses. But with Brain Abundance, I just think it's too easy. I don't take excuses because if you listen to a Monday night call, just like the one we just did last Monday night with Aaron and Penny and all these great people,
Hmm.
you can't listen to these Monday night testimonial calls and not get excited because you need to realize the product that you're promoting is changing people's lives. The product that you get to share is helping, someone's son or helping someone's mom. That to me gets me excited because I know if you're hearing from people on the call and we're changing their life, well, guess what? There's 1,000 other people that haven't heard about Brain Abundance that we could change their life. Or there's 1 million other people that need that product too. When you're dealing with over 7 billion people on the planet that have a brain and need a product like ours, everybody has a chance, if you're here at the beginning, that you can eventually just be making more money than you've ever made. You can help more people than you've ever helped. We've got so many teams here that have never had success, that have had more success in the first 7 months of Brain Abundance than they've ever had, and that is because of our CEO, great leaders like you, Jordan, our product, our systems, everything, all of our tools. I think we've got a business in a bottle. I always say that, but you look at everything you get. Not only do you get a month supply of this amazing product, you get free capture pages, you get a free drip system, you get live calls, live webinars, you get the fully functional business. All you have to do is plug in and turn the key and let us help you, be successful.
Exactly. Exactly. I think it's key too for people to plug in, like you were saying, plug into Wednesday night, calls, plug into the Monday night calls, plug into trainings like this. And I know that you guys have some people on your team who you've seen, and they're kind of struggling a little bit. I mean, a lot of us are making a lot of money, and we're running with this thing, but that's because we've developed the habits that it takes to get to that point. And so I know that you guys, some of you have some people who have said, well, I don't really know. And what you need to do at that point is you need to say, well, what are you doing tonight at 9? Because you and I, we're going to get on the corporate call. You and I, we're going to, we're going to chat a little bit before 9 o'clock, and then, or don't even tell them, just give them a call before 9 o'clock and say, okay, well, I'm going to get on the call. I'm going to dial it in right now and just three-way them into the call, because they need to hear those things. Sometimes people, they lose that enthusiasm, and they need to be connected with people when they're separated and they're not getting all of everything that we have to offer. They're not getting connected. They don't see the mission. They lose sight. They start to look down, and they lose sight of all the things that we have. And so I know that some of you probably are thinking about them right now. You're on this, you're on this presentation. You're like, oh my gosh, that's Fred. Oh man, I gotta call Fred. So next week, well, let's see, it's Thursday. Sunday night, we're going to have a presentation. I know Monday, we're going to have a presentation. Get them to those presentations because they need that. And they will thank you for it later. Being a leader is not just about being this big person that does all these great things and people follow you. There's also something called servant leadership, and that is seeing where there's a need, where there's a broken part in your organization, or where there's somebody who you know beyond a shadow of a doubt can really, really kill it with brain abundance, and they're just not doing it. And what they need is they need you as a leader to go in there and say, hey, we're going to get on this call. How you doing? What's going on? What's going on with the family? Oh, look, the call's starting. I'm going to go ahead and dial it in. Sound cool? All right, cool. So, and then get on that call together because they need that. They're missing that. So that is my 2 cents. Do we have any questions yet, Larry?
I don't see any in the box yet. Hang on one second.
Okay.
I don't see any in the main room.
Yeah, I don't see any there either. I don't know that anyone knows how to. It takes a little bit of a learning curve. These Hangouts. This is my third one.
We'll train with Aaron because he's a professional. He's on.
Yeah, I need him to show me. So, okay. So, yeah, I don't see any questions. I mean, I guess that means that we do a really good job, huh?
You did, I'm telling you. And like you said, Jordan, it's just about connecting with people because, I truly believe with a full 30-day money-back guarantee, anybody you share it with, they have nothing to lose by trying this product. And when you hear the testimonials that are coming in, it's just going to get bigger and bigger and better and better. And people just have to plug in and, like I said, use the tools. I don't take any excuses with my team. If somebody says, well, I can't listen to the Wednesday night call, well, within 2 minutes, I've already sent the recording out. So you can listen to it. I don't care if you get off at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's just people are making excuses, and I don't get it, and it frustrates me. Some of the people that I thought, would come in or they're new and I don't really know them, they're the ones that have already gone gold. And some of the people that I know can network, and I've seen them do amazing things in the past, they're the ones that are sitting there and they're still unranked. So, don't ever bet on anybody or don't say, oh, I got to get Joe. I got to get Joe. He's just the best. I need to get Joe. Go out there. I've had people literally that I've never met. I met them on Facebook, and, my mom's got a lady. She's a nurse at my grandmother's nursing home. She's already put in 7 other nurses. I mean, this is just a lady that's not even a networker. That just goes to show you the power of a great product like Brainfield Plus, and you got to share it with everybody because you never know who's going to be your next Jordan. I mean, you just really, truly don't. And there's a lot of people out there that are looking for this that can share it with thousands of people, and all you've got to do is just slowly start to share it, and your business and your team will build. I've seen it happen for so many people, like you guys and Aaron and everybody. So
Yeah, that is funny that you say that because I know there's a couple of $1 million earners in here that are just kind of like do 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 do, and then I've got people who are just getting started or that didn't even before I met them didn't even know how to use Facebook. And I sat down with them and over a couple of trainings watched them grow and watch them learn. I love this industry because I just like seeing people win and seeing people blossom. And so one lady that I have, and I'll have her on one of these calls. She's a hoot. She's a kick in the pants, I tell you. But she she had no idea how to use Facebook, and now she is just kicking behind, and she's bringing in people left and right. So it's really very true. Don't decide for somebody. Oh, they wouldn't like this because whatever. Don't decide for someone. You never know. This might be the thing that will take them to the next level, that'll help them achieve those dreams.
Well, I heard from a lady, Penny. I think Penny's, she was on the other night, but she literally was about to give up on network marketing. She was so burned out, and she's been in for 3 weeks, and she's already put in 30 people into the business. So how many people out there like Penny are looking for this? But I've also got people that have, followed me, and they just never found the right fit. And I'm like, I've got one lady, her check, we just figured out her residual check for this week, for this month, and her residual check is over $700. And she's so excited. I mean, that's going to pay some bills for her, and she's going for it. She's like, I want to be gold in the next 30 days. I'm going for gold. So
Go.
I think we've got a business that everybody can achieve it. Aaron said last night on the call, you can get started for under $100, and then you've got a business that's turning some people tens of thousands of dollars already residually. That's something everybody can do. I don't care if you've never done network marketing. If you know how to share a product and you know how to share something that works, and you plug into our tools, anybody can be successful. And if somebody says, I can't do it, give me a week with them. I promise you they'll be doing it by the end of that week.
Exactly. First things first, you got to change that mindset. I
Right.
can't do it. I can't do it. Well, if you say you can or you say you can't, either way, you're right. So yeah. Well, the next time I get somebody who says they can't do it, I'm gonna be like, you need to talk to Larry.
That's exactly right.
All right. So I saw something pop up here, and okay, somebody says win with BA. Your favorite landing site with BA. Is one of the first questions. It looks like our question box is up and running.
Okay.
So
My favorite one, and I think you already showed yours, the lady at the bottom, but I really truly like the one that shows the bottle of brain fuel. And I like using that one because I like people to say, well, hey, it's not another weight loss, or hey, it's not another juice. It looks like a product for your brain. Let me check this out. I like people being able to see it because I think we've got a really unique product, and there's no other competition out there. You've got products like Focus Factor that people can go buy, but they're not attached to a network marketing. You can't go tell 5,000 people to buy Focus Factor and expect them to send you a check. It's not going to happen. And our product's better anyway.
right,
Between us and the hundreds of people watching.
yeah. um, you really like the one with the
She's,
with the
she's on the
bottles?
laptop, and I like the one where it shows the brain fuel. And I've had a lot of people that have opted in. That's the only one I use.
Here, it's this one right here, guys.
Yep.
Can you see that there, Larry? I know you can probably see it. Let me make sure. Okay, it's this one here, guys. This one here.
Because
Now,
I think brain sticks out as unique, and I think they'd want to know more and say, they probably, right when they see that picture, they're probably thinking, well, hey, somebody in my family had a stroke, or my mom could, let me check this brain product out. I like that you can see it.
yeah, that's interesting. See, I was always trained that you don't want people to know what you're doing before you get them to the capture page. But that will really make sure that your
They know
lead,
what they're getting into.
yeah, your leads are going to be more targeted with this page. You might not get as many, but they'll be more targeted. So you really have to decide what you want. Do you want a lot of leads that may or may not, or do you want a few leads that are highly targeted? You can do a lot more with a few leads that are highly targeted than you can with, and I know that from experience as well. But yeah, when I run traffic and stuff like that, a lot of times. I'll use either this one or I'll use one of the ones from Tazoo. Hold on, 2014. Okay, so don't look at that, guys. But I use this page here.
Right.
So just, and it doesn't say anything about the company. They have no idea about what in the heck this is. They have to put their information in if they're going to see what else it is, what else is going on. So I don't know.
Yeah, let people try both. One thing
Yeah,
about it is, like I said, if I send it out to 100 people and I get 10 people that opt in, I know they already know what my product is. So then I go
right.
out and to just try the product.
I'm going to give that a shot this week and just see kind of what happens, because I have not used that page at all yet, Larry, at all. So I'm going to give it a whirl. Let's see what happens.
That's another thing. They give us 5 pages to choose from. I still can't get over what you get for this one bottle business. All the capture pages, all the tools. I mean, I've been in a lot of companies just like we all have, but I've never seen this much support, this many tools, this many things to plug into, and you've got a product at the end of the day that works.
Yeah,
So,
no kidding. Can't sleep? Take some brain fuel. You feeling frustrated? Take some brain fuel. Your kid's driving you nuts? Take some brain fuel.
Exactly.
We need to do a commercial. So, okay. So, yes, it looks like the Brain Abundant. It was that the Brain Abundance free tour page, Larry? Let me.
Yes.
That's what it was. Yeah, Brain Abundance free
Mhm.
tour. That is correct. Okay. Any more questions? Let's see here. First time on this training call, and I have no idea where to ask questions on a Google webinar. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yes, you can ask questions right here. Okay. We almost need to have a training about how to use the Hangout.
I'll ask Aaron to do that for us, a video on how to do the Hangout.
Yeah. It is pretty cool though. I haven't been on one with like more than a couple people, or this is like one of my first times, so it's pretty cool though. I like it a lot better than GoToWebinar.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you noticed too. I was doing the webinar on GoToWebinar last night, and was it last night? Yeah. Um, and the picture was just not showing up at all. So, which I switched the presentation all around. Right now, I started with a mindset in the beginning. I'm going to share an opportunity with you that's just better than anything else out there. But first, I want to share with you some alarming facts, and it goes over, you know, people who get started in the industry, or people that get started working start at the age of 20 with a goal of retirement, and then I talk about at the age of 65, 1% are wealthy, 4% are independent, 28% are dead, and 68% are still working and are flat broke and can't, have to rely on family to, so I kind of like lay it out there. This
Wow.
is, for every 100 people that retire, this is the percentages. 68% of them are flat broke, and that's just awful. So,
Yeah,
getting them
absolutely.
into the mindset of, okay, I've been working a job, a job for a long time, but I got to do something different. So,
And how cool is it that our product that we're taking makes us more efficient? We build our businesses better. I've had several people say, well, not only am I building a great team and a great company, but I've never been more focused on doing it. I've never been less stressed out about building my business. So our product's even helping us be more productive, which is
man,
great too.
it is awesome. It really is. Okay. Let me just double check and see if this lady got in here. Okay. Okay. So she wanted to see the page. I'm going to take her in to see the page again. She wanted to see which page you were talking about with the product.
I think it's the third one down. The lady's got blonde hair, but you actually see the bottle of brain fuel. That's why I like it. It's the only one where you see the product.
Okay, it's it's this one right here. Okay, it's your username dot brain abundance free tour. I think that's pretty much all we have as far as questions right here for tonight.
Now,
So.
Jordan, do we record this? Like, will we be able to send out a link?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's right on it records right on YouTube, so right after this I'll send you over a link for it.
Okay,
And I
awesome. Thank you.
think if we use the embed link, this is something cool that I found out, that if we use the embed link in, like, YouTube, there's the link up top, and then there is the, you share this, Facebook, blah, da 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 da, and then there's that little embed, that little YouTube, and there's a period in YouTube somewhere, and it's the funny,
Right.
if you use that one, it'll play live in whatever group that they just click it and they can watch it right there in Facebook rather than having to go out.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, that's something I thought was pretty neat. So, alrighty. Well, it looks like that is all for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hop on the presentation this Sunday night and share it with all the people who are interested. Remember that most people are usually home at 9 p.m. on Sunday. They're getting ready for their week, so you want to get them in on that presentation. You can find it at brainabundanceglobalteam.com. Larry, thank you so much for, coming out and hanging out with me for a little bit.
Thank you, Jordan, for asking me. Anytime you need me, like I said, we're always here for the team. So, and you guys are doing incredible. So, congratulations, you and Dave.
Thank you. Thank you. And you guys, anytime you need something, we're going to be doing these every Thursday. So anytime you need something or have questions, feel free to ask them in the group. Definitely do that. But if you can get on these presentations, if you have some questions, we will walk you through exactly how to do, what you need to do. Okay? All right. Well, God bless each and every one of you, and we're going to conclude for the evening. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.